Hello, everybody. Hello. How you hear my voice? Absolute shit it is. How are you guys? All I hope. Good, I hope. All good. See when the showing we are always, a bit delayed. Actually, see. and yes, it's insane. I have almost never had this problem in my life. That I kind of lost. On Friday, it was pretty much all gone. So when we traveled to the embassy on Monday for Sunday and Monday, Joel said he started to feel bad on the way, and then I started to feel bad and I had dropped him off, and then on Tuesday, it just more worse, and then worse, and then been kind of. There is probably audio too. That's what you're saying. Let's try this one then. Is it better here? Is the sound better now? Let's see if it's better. I changed the microphone. Is there an echo? How is that possible? Did I turn on some? No. Ah! Wait a second now. Is the audio going in here? No. At least it's better. Yes. This is gonna be here maybe. That one. Good. I drink a lot of tea. I cut up. I bought regular ginger. No, it's not called ginger. Ingefära. Yeah, that's ginger. Ingefära is ginger. No, yeah. So I drink. I just boil it, and it becomes very, very strong, and then I drink it like the tea with honey. Yeah, it's ginger. Yeah, so the whole week I've been basically not doing anything. I have I've just been working on a computer since I got home, and I haven't barely went outside. And then I have when I get sick like this, I cough a lot, so it's been hard to sleep, which is fucking annoying. But then I got better, so I went out yesterday, and if the voice felt a little bit better. But then, of course, now it's even worse. We went to this car exhibition in Ransäter yesterday with one of those old 50s cars or 60s. Yeah, it's like old cars. It was over 600 cars there yesterday, so it was nice. But now I can, I have to eat it. The interview at the embassy went good. Everybody wasn't there on Monday, not the whole band, but I got approved, so mine is good. I don't know if the other guys have gotten their answers yet, but mine is on the way back with the visa. So that's very good. I hope it goes as well for the rest. But me and Joel and Petter was there, and I don't know if they got the answers yet. But I hope it's gonna go well. The funny thing was that we were standing in the line inside the embassy, and I was at the front, and there was a guy that was gonna pay before me. So then they have to go. There's only one line, and then if you haven't paid the whatever it is, some kind of fees, even for like sending you the visa back, it's a fee. It's all these different fees. So then you need to go to the side, and then you have to pay when they have got your card reader ready, so the line just goes slower, so they go ahead and things like this. And so I was standing there, and this guy comes up and like, "Hello, you are Christopher, right?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Yes, that's me. Who are you?" And he was like, "My name is Marcus," I think it was. And I said, "Okay." And he told me I was his teacher in Swedish a few times, because before I was a music teacher, I just filled in on whatever class they had to get a job, basically. Which is the best that... what happened now? Is it going? Is it lagging or something? I just got a message that they said there was no data. Yeah, so this guy comes up and says, "Yeah, I'm yours. You had me in Swedish class." And Joel was behind me, and he was like, "How the hell did that go? Because you can't speak regular Swedish. You just talk in Hagfors more." And so Joel started laughing. And I was like, "Yeah, I don't even remember I had Swedish class, but kind of cool." So I asked him, "Did I have you in music as well?" And he was like, "Yeah, you had me in music as well." And he was young. Oh, that was funny. So I met an old student of mine in Swedish. Yeah, so I was a teacher in everything until I became a music teacher. I just took whatever class they, when somebody called sick, I went there and took their class. But I mean, I maybe had him 3 times, so yeah, it's kind of cool that he remembered me. And like, I had no idea who he was, basically. But I had many students. I mean, there was hundreds. And if we would get a no on the visa, we can't do anything, really. Then it's over. Then we just have to cancel. But basically, we have a yes on the visas in the US, so most of it is already confirmed. Some bands get a no right away in before there, so then they cancel right away. It sounded like you remembered me for the good stuff. Or I don't know how these Swedish classes went. I can't imagine, I was probably speaking the regular dialect I have in the Swedish class, and like, oh yeah, whatever. But he sounded like he liked it, and he was happy for me that I was gonna go there to play music, and he was gonna go there to study. So I said, that's pretty damn cool as well. I also did that, So. But yeah, so that's the experience at the embassy. And now I'm gonna tell you one even more crazy story that happened this week, or that happened yesterday. Oh yeah, it could be the syslöjd lärare. I think I was in the träslöjd, the tree slöjd, a few times. And I was also in NO, in chemi, which I don't know anything about more than CO2, which is what we use on stage sometimes. I was a guitar teacher later on, and music teacher. But anyway, so yesterday we went to this exhibition. It was very, very nice. And yeah, it was a bit of a party going on. And we went to the after party. So we went to the after party with the car and everything. It was nice. We went there. It was a really good time. But we had been out all day, so we thought that like 11 o'clock, I barely had any voice left. That, okay, because I had been inside all week and I didn't feel bad in any way except that my throat didn't work properly. So we went to the after party and we said at 11 o'clock, let's go home now, you know. So we gather up, and at the after party, Petter was playing covers. So it was fun to see him play. And then we are gonna travel home, and we come a little bit. We went a little, you know, so we were at the middle of nowhere, basically. It's all dark, and we hit a moose with this old car yesterday. So it became like a car accident. So we hit this moose. The good thing was that it didn't go very fast. So yeah, it didn't go very fast. So we hit this moose, and it flew over the roof. So it landed on the roof. So it didn't go through the window, which is very good. And this is my first time I hit the moose in a car. I've never been in one of those accidents before. So we hit this moose, and there is not even one single mark on the car. So these old American cars, they are made out of proper steel. So yeah, and of course there is no safety belt, so nobody had a safety belt. It was a Chevrolet. Yeah, so the moose landed on the roof, and then it landed down in the ditch, and it broke all the legs, but it was still alive. So now there is a little bit of a problem. So we were 5 people in this car, and we had a very young driver. She hadn't had a driving license for that long. And of course we called the cops because we need to have a hunter coming up and kill the moose. So one guy calls the cops. I cannot stand there to try to slow down if there comes a traffic, because we didn't have any lights and it was all fucking dark, and it's still on a big road. It was still on the biggest road here. So I was like standing there with my phone to like click the lights to try and get the people not to hit us. One was in the ditch puking like crazy, and we called these cops, and the car stops, and the guy is talking to the cop, and I ask the guy in the car, do you have a knife or something, because we need to do something with this moose here, because it's, you know, alive. And this old guy comes out with a knife, and he tells the cops, no, it's fine, an old guy came here with a knife. And the girl in the police phone here, she was like, what? She panicked. She thought that it was gonna happen something crazy, you know. A guy with a knife shows up in the middle of nowhere, just gonna do something. Yeah, so this guy, who apparently never had killed a moose, was gonna kill the moose with a knife. Yeah, so he went down and was gonna try to cut the throat out of the moose, but he didn't cut deep enough, so the moose was still alive and starting to the legs were going everywhere. And so this other guy jumps on board on the moose. So there is a guy who was in the car, his driver, was sitting on the moose. And the cops was kind of like panicking, and this girl was puking, and everything happened. And then, of course, they got this wild hunter that takes care of traffic accidents with wild animals that we need to have where we live, and he has to get the driver because he had been drinking, so he had a driver and a trolley for the moose to put on, but yeah. So we managed to kill the moose, and then he shows up and says, "Hello, can you actually take out everything of the moose because I don't want to do it right now." And I was like, "I'm not fucking staying here now. I'm gonna go to the car." So my friends, they are hunters, so they knew what to do. So they cut it up and helped him carry this moose to his car. So it's all cleaned up and everything. That was a hell of a trip. Yeah, it was good. It was not a convertible. What a messy night. So it took hours to come home. But that's the life in Värmland. Yeah. It was funny. It was funny. Everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? But everyone, it was fine. Nobody got hurt, and we were all good. And the car looks like brand new still, so all good. I see somebody more hit an elk a few years ago. And yeah, usually, people with new cars, usually the car is really broken when you hit the moose. But I guess you also drive a lot faster with newer cars than with old ones, so that could be a bit of an issue. But I will not forget this. I will not forget this night in the first few weeks. I will never forget the cop in that phone who was panicking as well. So thought there was gonna happen something crazy here. And yeah, and the drunk hunter coming up. That's a regular night in Värmland. Just that. We can do some cool stuff here. This is better. Doom. But anyway, now let's move on. So, I think as I cannot talk that much, we should play some bass, I guess. What do you think about that? Do the bass. Yeah, I hope you made a good recovery. See me. This one. Is this crazy sound back now? Because I want to use this one. It's delayed. Okay, let's use this. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know if I have multi audio in here. It's a bit of a mess. I'm gonna start up the program for the bass. For the bass. And the moose was doomed. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm now starting the audio stuff now, so it's gonna be a little crazy. So let's see here. Hello, Rickard. How you doing? Have you recovered from last week's Doom rehearsal? Let's see here. How many cables am I using today? There's too many cables now. Too many things going on here. Okay, so maybe I should try to yeah. Mooses are awesome. Mooses are really cool. Really cool. Oh, fuck. Too many devices going on here right now. I think I know. Maybe it's because of this. Wait, let's try this with audio. Because maybe this is the problem. Too many. Is it better now? No, it's not. All right. All right. So let's see here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anya. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna. Yeah, it's a software problem. I know. It's something happening with the mic here. I don't know why. I'm gonna buy a new microphone to the camera. I was thinking if I could see if I could use this one just a little bit with the bass. I'm gonna change the camera. Are you leaving, Anya? There we go. Because I was gonna have this one as moving. Let's see here. Now I know what's going on here. Sorry. It's the wrong cable that's going to the audio system. Right. All right. Nothing is working. Oh, Riyadh, 1 year. What the fuck? Time flies. Why is this one not working? Why doesn't this one have a fucking audio? Oh. So if this one works, we're gonna do this for a little bit. Right. The bass. The bass. We're gonna have this one maybe here. And we need the other part of the cable. I'm gonna change one thing, just 1 second here. Before I start. It's just too many fucking cables. Now we go with this one. This will be better. And then we're gonna change this to move this here. What the fuck? Where is the mouse? Now it's getting pissed off at everything here. It's too many fucking things going on. Yeah, next week it's Rock in the Barn again. So people that live close by could go to Rock in the Barn. It's very good bands. Creedence Tribute is a very, very good Creedence Tribute band. And I'll do this because it's very annoying. What the fuck? There is something I didn't really think of right now. It's kind of annoying. It's too many cables. Too many things. So Rock in the Barn on Saturday is a Creedence Tribute, Ball Breaker, which is AC/DC tribute, and the guitar player and the Hammond player of Wisdom's other band, a new band called The Valve, which is like indie rock. It's gonna be a very nice evening, I think. But now there is one cable missing somehow. How did this happen? This fucking cable. Now it's all right. There we go. Use. Don't use. Fuck. How the I don't understand. Men sluta fråga mig för fan om jag ska använda den här dreten. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my... This is not supposed to be like this at all. So, is it a noise? Do you hear the bass? Or don't you hear the bass? Hello, Pauline. Maybe you don't hear the bass. Oh no. Oh yeah, you do. Now, of course, we need to have another sound. Because we cannot play with this sound. I'm gonna turn on the... I'm gonna turn on this. I'm gonna change camera for a little bit to the one here. To this one. Oh no, this one is fucking stuck. I hate this shit. To have the right audio. What the fuck happened? This is not that easy because it's too many devices. My voice will get a bit worse. Now it's a fucking delay. I don't know if my computer can hold all these things going. It's not fucking... Oh. It doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. It's so much delay. The settings. What the fuck is going on here? Let's reload this. I don't fucking get it. Why is it so... What the fuck is this noise? There is some fucking noise in there. Nothing is working now. Every cable is turning fucking off. Ah. Welcome to how it is to play music. This is the life of being a musician. It's not the problem at the moment. It's a buffer problem in the audio program. It doesn't load the sound fast enough, and now it's delay. What the fuck is going on here? I'm pissing off, seriously. See you in a bit. It doesn't work. What the fuck? All right. Double audio. Fuck working. Yes. It is working. It's drop tuning. Look at the string. So how is the volume, guys? How is the volume? Is the volume good or? And the chat. The chat is delayed as well. Okay. So we got all to work after 20 hours. Don't use, please. Don't mess with me anymore. All right. What do we have here? not that one. That was nice. It worked. It's kind of badass sounding, this bass. I think. It sounds really good. The chat is lagging a little bit. So, hey Fenris, nice to see you. Yeah, the chat... the chat is a bit lagging. Much better than Mellow. Hell yeah! Okay, so now I'm gonna play... my plan is to run this one. So we're gonna do engrave. But I'm gonna turn on only the big one. Wait. We're gonna take this one. Gonna do it big like this. So see you in a little bit. And we play engrave. Let me know in the chat if the volumes are not good enough. And I'm gonna see if I can have this moving. Let's see how that's the thing. It's kind of crazy, right? I need to have it, if possible, a bit more up. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't know if it's gonna be cool. Okay, let's do it. Turning off my microphone so you don't hear the strings. I did a few mistakes, but this fill on this song, this one. This one is so cool, I think. Very, very cool. It's not usually how you play the bass with that. And then we have this noise. There is this noise in the middle of the song. I'll do this. Wait. Because it was kind of nice with this, when you can see it a little bit. It's kind of nice with this noise. But I have to have the wah pedal to make it to stand out. The disco thing. You hit it. You can see, like, I don't know if you can see, like, but it's. Kind of badass, I would say. Kind of badass. Oh, it's freaking warm in here. The sun has been blasting this little house I have for my studio all day long. I need to take a little break. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the two songs. I saw this comment here. That there was something. Is there never any problems with rings getting caught on strings? No. It's not. You know. It's not. But check this out. All my basses looks like this. Can you see it? See, this is the ring wear on my basses. Sliding back and forth like this. And I haven't practiced these songs for a long time. I was just playing them. We played them last week, but I haven't actually played the songs for a few months. And Fender is, I hit the strings really hard so I can play with a kind of a badass, so it sounds like a pick even if I don't play with a pick. Oh, Mare, what gig was it at Kulturhuset 10? Oh, you played? Thank you, Jim. Yeah. It was nice. It was nice. Karina, I have never had problem with blisters when playing electric bass. I only had it when I did some upright bass many years ago, but that was because I played this rockabilly style, the slapping the strings. Then I got blisters. Otherwise, I've never had problems with the blisters when playing bass. Good night, Doris. Good night. my basses, they are real workhorses. So you know, oh, it's very cool. Mara, that's very cool. I have done audio at Kulturhuset 10, you know. So it's a nice venue. Very cool. What kind of show? No, but my Schecter basses, now it's a commercial. Let's do a little commercial here. But my Schecter basses, you know, they have been, have you been using these Schecter Model Ts now for, I don't know, 3-4 years. They've been on the road. I hit them super hard all the time, just like a fucking badass, you know, like log, 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 log. And then all the ring wear and everything. And nothing has happened to them. They have worked without a single problem every night on all shows for the last 4 years. And it's you know, been a lot of shows with Therion. So these basses, I would say that they are really, really good. I like them. I mean, my other basses are also good, but not as good. Or they are, but you know, these are real workhorses. That's what I like. The chat is kind of lagging, which is very annoying. Oh, no. Wisdom cover band. Good mother. I like what I hear. Tribute band, I hope. Hi, Serena. Nice to see you. Lenka, to answer your question about the hangout, it's not planned yet. No. We will see. I don't think it's gonna be this week. I think it's gonna be the week after, because this week Tom is doing his shows in Malmö, and then I'm off doing. I have some stuff to prepare for. I'm doing like a little workshop next week for bands on band business stuff in Kristinehamn. Victoria, I actually don't know which song I like to play the most. I think I mean, Powertrain with Majestica is kind of fun to play, actually. It's a good live song, so it's kind of very fun to play that one. I really like to play Doomed Fleet. I think it has a nice groove, and I can really shug in with the bass. You know. But yeah. Karina, I have tried an ESP, or I've tried a few ESP basses. They're good. I mean, there is many brands that makes good basses, but I just like these Schecters, and they have been working so well, so I'm gonna go and continue with them. Yeah. But you know what, guys? I feel like my voice is even a little bit more worse than when we started today. And I have to kind of push out the noise to make it sound now. So I'm thinking that maybe that's it for tonight, because it starts to be a bit of a struggle here to keep up. Yeah, I guess we will see you next week again. And Mirta, the wisdom mugs, it's taking a bit of time. It's a lot of setup to sort it out. I'm so much behind on everything with the merch right now, so it's a bit tricky. Yeah, it's coming. Everything is coming. But yeah, my voice is really, really bad, and I think I kind of need to take a break now. But very nice to see you all tonight. It was a good time. It was fun to play some bass for you. We were gonna do some more bass, and next week it's gonna be more like I'm gonna be welcoming you to the, you know, it's gonna be here, and it's gonna look like this. But we can say, you know, it's gonna be the name. It's gonna be the name on the stream, and you already know what it is. So, but the next week I will just start it up and say hello there, welcome to the, you know. But yeah, the chat is not keeping up at all. So I will just say thank you guys for tonight and have a good week, and see you next Sunday here in the Doom Lounge.